Good afternoon, everybody. Hopefully you're here for our webinar for our move to BGL 360. Sorry if I do cough, I will try not to through the webinar. Basically what's happening is we're approaching an exciting time here at Superior Super Solutions, where we're going to be moving our software for your self-managed super funds into the cloud. And we didn't want to do that movement without providing you with some information and also to go through what you should receive and how you'll be able to access that information. So over the next coming weeks, you'll receive an email from us, and that'll be inviting you to access the BGL 360 as a software. As a trustee, you should receive an email which appears the same as below. So you'll see that there's an email that will come through to you. Once you receive this email, you'll see on there is a Join Now button that you need to click on, and you do need to click on that link within 5 days after receiving the email. Once you click on the link that says Join Now, you'll be requested to set a password for future access, and these details will become your permanent username and password, so please keep them in a safe place. Your username will automatically be generated as the email that we send it to, so essentially you will only be setting up the password from it. Once you've actually put in those and the system has taken it, you will then be taken to the super fund screen and the fund dashboard, which should look as below, but of course it will have your funds names in it. It should, of course, be on the current financial year that we are either in or that we are currently processing. So you'll see when you first do receive this, the current financial year that will hold in the system will be 2017, but of course you will be in 2018. And we will also provide you with further updates with how to utilise this system so that you can use it better going forward. From that screen, you do have the ability to check the current balances of the members, and you'll also see that you can see the transactions that are held on the system up to date. This will also be the starting point for you to upload your documents, bank statements, income and expenses throughout the year to BGL 360. So part of what we're wanting to do also this year is with the self-managed super fund and the ability that we will now have with the cloud access is to upload your documents from your computer directly to the system. Of course, you will only ever have access to your fund, and you will only ever be able to upload documents to your fund. There will also be the ability in the future to sign our annual documents that we send out to you, and then you can basically upload those signed documents into the cloud as well, and then we receive everything for you, making things a little bit quicker, and it also provides you with the ability to do things a little bit more as it's actually occurring, rather than us asking you to remember files and transactions that are 12 months after the event. Okay, so to upload documents to BGL 360, essentially what you need to do first is just scan your document to your computer and make sure that you do save it as a PDF. If you don't have the ability to save it as a PDF, you should be able to save it as a JPEG file, so a JPG, and that should also still be able to upload directly into there. You can, of course, upload Excel sheets, Word documents, anything that's saved on your computer. So as I said, just scan the document to your computer, or if it's already on your computer, you would then just log on to the BGL 360 as we've just gone through with your username and your password, and you'll arrive at that screen above that we showed you with the fund dashboard. What you need to do is then on the left-hand side, you'll note that there's some icons. You need to then click on Reports and then select Documents, which will take you to this screen. On this screen, you'll see straight away that it does have it'll show you what documents have been uploaded to the system to date. If you do have shares, you will have a Bell Direct document uploading every single day to upload the share values in real time and provide you with a better system and a better realisation of what your investment values are on a daily basis. Anyway, so sorry, I'm digressing. So back to the uploading of the documents. What you'll see that on the left-hand side there is your upload documents, and basically what you need to do is then just click on the upload icon that is there. Once you click on that upload, you'll then be taken to this screen, and it's asking you what you actually want to upload. So you might have documents, as I said at the start, it'll just be a simple document that you're beginning to upload, so you'll always go onto the document with the arrow on top of that. Once you have actually selected upload, what it will actually ask you to select the type of document that you wish to upload, and then you will then come to the following screen. You have the option on this screen to either drag and drop your files directly onto it, or you can just click on the browse files. That will of course take you to your computer, and then you can drill down to your C drive, your My Documents, and find the actual document that you're wanting to upload. As when you are normally uploading any documents or attaching anything, it'll have an insert. When you do get to your document, click on that insert, and then you will find that the document is then basically then put into where it's now currently saying drag and drop files here or browse files. Once you've found it, you then hit the upload that you'll see just slightly under that drag and drop files. And once you've hit the upload, the system will do the rest. You'll then return to the initial upload screen that we had at point 4. And this is where you should see your document at the top. So if your document's sitting up at the top, everything's well and good and it's all worked, you're now finished, and I can now look at that document at any time that I need to, saving myself having to email and request further items from you. Other benefits that you're also going to get from utilising this new system, and these benefits will increase as we actually get, as we are more aware of what the system can do for us and the access that we can provide for you. You will find that you are able to look at a lot more things in real time rather than looking at everything on a historical basis. So as you are the trustee of your self-managed super fund, you'll have access to view parts of our software that will give you the ability to see more updated transaction processing, member balances together with daily investment values for your stock market investments. Your investment values, of course, for property side of things will always hold what the last value is that we've got on there, and it'll give you the date. So from that point of view, it'll also give you a check that, you know, every 3 to 5 years we need to update that value, or as the auditor requests that we do that. You'll also be able to view different dashboards and reports to enable you as a trustee to make better informed decisions about the future of your retirement benefits and to do them more on a timely basis with where you're at. So in order to view these aspects, basically we first go back to that original screen that you commenced with after you received the email, set up your password and your initial login to BGL. So again, you'll see that it will come up with your fund dashboard for you. It'll show your fund name, other details of your funds, members' details, and as I said before, it will also show you where the transaction processing is as at that date. What you'll also see in this screen is down the left-hand side, you'll also be able, it also has some other icons. These icons are your home, which is basically where we were just a minute ago, and that'll just show you your fund only. There's also Connect, and this is where you'll be able to manage the bank data feeds for your bank accounts. Initially, we will, of course, any that we are missing, we will send out to you. And then basically at any time that you open up a new bank account, you would then go into the managed data feeds from there and actually request the data feed from your bank. Of course, if you are with Westpac, you'll need to go on to Westpac and request a data feed that way. There's also an Icon fund. As I said, your fund and your home are pretty much going to give you the same screens. The two that you're probably mainly interested in are, of course, your members, and this will allow you to view the current accumulation accounts and pension accounts for all your members. And it also will show you a graph with the breakdown of those. Investments will allow you to view real-time market valuations of your current assets. It'll also give you a current securities list, and also the ability to change your investment strategy going forward. So next is just giving you what the members screen would look like. So you'll see in there, of course, we've taken away some of the names, but it'll basically, you would have where the member code is. You'll have all your members. Your account description will tell you whether they're in accumulation or pension mode. It'll give you start date and end date, and it'll also show you your tax-free percentage, which as you're moving closer and closer to retirement, that's basically where that'll come into play. And you may want to look at some contribution strategies to increase that tax-free percentage with the way that benefits are paid to non-dependents these days. It'll also give you your estimated balance, and that estimated balance will be as at the date that you've logged onto the system. So it's giving you a little bit more up-to-date information there. So that's pretty much just what I've gone through. Oh, of course, the other thing that your members screen will, of course, assist you with is meeting your current year caps and making sure that you're not going over your contribution caps. It'll also show you, if you're in pension mode, what pensions have been drawn down to date. And therefore, you would know from us what your maximum is. The systems will also hold the maximums and let you know the minute you've gone over them, so that you can fix it prior to the 30th of June each year, and therefore ensure that your fund remains compliant. The other tab that's probably going to be of most benefit to you at this stage is going to be your investments tab. Under the investments tab, you have the ability to view your investment dashboard. You have your, let's go to that one. So I'll just take you to your investment dashboard. So you'll see up the top what it provides you with is your balance review. So that's your investment balance review. It'll also provide you with your investment security listing. If you've got any foreign currency, once that's completely up and running, that'll also be another tab. If you have foreign currency investment accounts, that will also be beneficial, more beneficial to you than what it is at the moment. And then we also has your investment strategy, so you can see where you're sitting at and what you need to do from there. So this is your securities screen, which on this screen it shows all your securities and the last date that they were valued, as I mentioned before. Generally speaking, they will be the same day as the date that you're actually going into the system, unless it is, as I said before, a property term deposit where those are not updated on a daily basis, but will also give you an indication of how old your valuation is sitting and also whether you need to do something about that. The good thing about the securities giving you on a daily basis is it can provide you valuable information for buying and selling, and also for the future investments of your self-managed super fund. So as you can see from all of this, is going to give you some access that you've never been able to have before. Of course, as the features of the software are enhanced, we'll keep you up to date and informed on how to make the best of your BGL 360. This is actually the end of my webinar for today. Does anyone have any questions, please? I believe if you type them in, it should work. Okay, I don't seem to have any questions coming through, so if that's everything for everyone, I'd like to thank you for your time today. We will, of course, send you a copy of these notes via an email for you, so you will have them next year when you do, or have the ability to have them next year when you do actually receive the email for us. Don't forget, we're always here and can answer hopefully any of your questions over the phone. And if we're not available, we will, of course, get back to you as a priority. And when you are, of course, on the system, we can, of course, both be in the system at the same time, so it can also be beneficial to our future phone calls and emails, so that we can look at things at the same time from there. So I look forward to utilising the system with you, and I hope that you will also gain great benefits from it. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.